G'day everyone, back with some more Blue Archive. And it's Shupogaki time. And with him, the inclusion of a brand new school in Highlander Academy. So, enjoy gathering up all those mats. Although, so far, some of these three, the twins and the welfare, to worry about, at least for a while. So that's right, we have the trained twins. Here, Hikari and Nozomi. Hikari is, so, depending on your pyro situation and your rolling plans in general, if you can only guarantee one of them, then go for Hikari because she's the support, and because Nozomi is Summer Mika is coming out next Fest, and she is also a single target purple DPS. So now Nozomi, I'm fairly certain her terrain mood, her best terrain mood, corresponds with Summer Mika's worst. So there is that. So it's not like she becomes unusable once Mika comes out. But it is something to keep in mind. And generally more bang for your buck will be grabbing the support. So again, if you can only grab one of them, I'd go for Hikari. Hikari buffs purple effectiveness. She's like a purple New Year Kayako. Along those lines. With also a little bit of utility here, but this second part of her EX skill mostly only affects Nozomi for now. The good news with her is, as well, Hikari is, you only really need to focus on the EX and basic skills, at least for now. Then would probably be the sub skill. Whereas with your DPS, they're all pretty bloody important. Nozomi also has Mika's little passive of guaranteed crits, which is nice. Also gives her a little bit of an auto attack utility with the buff to attack speed there. But alright, enough jibber jabber. Let's hope for some luck, because it's surely not been spectacular recently. Big update we got, by the by, and something you might notice. We've actually got this early. It loads. One thing you'll notice here, if you look at the names of the students that are available in this banner, there's a fair chunk that are missing now. And that's because we've got the archive update early, where they took basically all the farmable students, or most of them, and took them out of the general banners and put them in this one, to where because they were really starting to clog up the summon pool. Again, most of these are farmable, or all of them. Well, hold on. I believe like Arco and yeah, Arco's in there. Most of them are farmable, but Arco and Big Shun, of course, are not. So yeah, there she is. Couldn't find her name, but I believe everyone else is farmable at this point. I wonder if that means they'll add Shun and Arco as being farmable eventually. Or is Arco farmable? I don't think she is. I know small Shun is, but anyway. So keep that in mind. We also have an update where we can use our 1 full tickets at 10 at a time, which is something that FGO only just added for their, well, friend points. Or not friend points, but, whatever. Let's focus on this game for now. I'm out of sorts. All out of sorts. Is this summon animation slower than it used to be? I like the tickets so far. Oh, also good news is you only really need the 1 copy of Hikari, at least for now, because she's not one of the supports that really gets a lot of benefit from being upgraded. She does get a slight increase to her buff duration, but her buff durations are already so high, it's already good enough, like a few of the other more recent supports. Ah, the mineral. You hate to see it. It's her last ticket. Well, I lost 10 roll ticket. Oh dear. Well, our luck is definitely continuing on the... Well, I thought they added it. Oh, they did. We just do it over here. Silly me. Okay, there's something. There's something at least. They also buffed the amount of LFs we get in our initial summons now. So basically, you've got a guaranteed 4-star every time you pull on a student's banner. Specifically if they're the raider. So if you get spooked off banner, then you don't get that. Oh. So as you can see, we got the 100 extra LF for summoning her. That's good. That's very good. now we know that we won't be forced to double spark, which is a relief, because between the speed up and them just permanently making best banners double banners from now on, apparently. Things are looking hard out here for free to play. Speaking of double, let one of them be, well, I suppose she's on her way to UE 60, which I believe we also got on this update. Who's this going to be? Oh. You're a blue DPS, right? Can't quite remember. Ah. Paid for that with the old mineral. I'll see how it is. Okay, game. Cheeky. Was he? I feel like I was going to say something and I got distracted. It would be nice to get Nozomi before Spark, so I can get pretty much the free UE30 ever. Be much cheaper on the upgrades. Here's something, let's hope it's here. Although I'd also take a an Otsuko Spirit Hime if she wanted to come along. Her banner is actually coming next, so since I'm saved to Spark, I might go for her. We'll see. And yay, there we go. There we go. One thing to keep an eye out is both Hikari and Nozomi use handguns, so you really have to watch their positioning because they can get a little too close to the bosses and they might get got because of it. Anyone that's been doing more higher difficulty raids has likely encountered this phenomenon, where your handgunners just run up in front of your tank and it's YOLO. And as I mentioned, or was mentioning before I got sidetracked about Otsuko, I am going to finish out this Spark for Nozomi. Oh, there's something. What could it be? Yeah, Otsuko or Mine for spooks. So give me one of those. I'll be quite chuffed. Alright, what you gonna be? Or
私の名前は羽刈敦子。先生は私に何を望むの？そ それが私にできることならいいけど。
Well, we take those. You better believe we take those. She was the more important one to get out of Mine, because Mine is used in what? One raid, really? Oh, Gregory. And luckily, I actually have quite a few of them I can borrow. But this little bugger is really useful in lots of things, including multiple of the towers. So that's pretty lovely. That's quite nice. Oh, something else.
怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいます。ゲヘナ学園給食部のご主人様と一緒に楽しい一日を始めちゃおう。
I guess I was banking that for luck. Oh, Kaho.
音響部副部長桑上加穂と申します。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
I think she's used for something niche, but I can't quite remember what it is. And it may be a different one of the Yaki students. Because there are a few of them that kind of came out all around the same time. I keep getting mixed up.
ミレニアムサイエンススクール所属音瀬小玉先生の声が聞こえたのでここに来ました。ゲヘナ学園給食部のジュリと言います。お腹が空いたらいつでも私に言ってくださいね。怒ってないから誤解しないで。
So yeah, I believe we have one more to do.
顔が怖いってよく言われるんだ。
Looks like we're done getting 3 stars. At least it wasn't a min roll. It would have been. Let's make sure we're on the right banner now. Well, it doesn't matter, I suppose. Let me double check, it is Nozomi, right? Yes. She's technically single target and a bit of AoE. It's a bit like bugger. Nozomi.
列車操縦でも線路建設でも何でも任せてよ。あひゃひゃ。
It's a bit like this will load and let me in. There we go. Why is her name escaping me? In my defense, I haven't used her in a while. Junko. It's a bit like Junko's EX. Yeah, Mine is the... I don't know why I thought she was limited. That's really Mine is probably the most important one that's left. Again, I can live with not having her. For now, at least. Alright, let's level this little bugger out.
なんか力湧いてきた。
There we go, she's already UE30. You love to see it. Now, if you check at she just gets extra crit damage on her head skill. I'm going to hold off on. I'm going to go in level over to 1. I'm going to hold off on taking her all the way up to UE40 at the moment, till she's actually needed for the boss fight. How bad is this going to be? We don't have watches yet, do we? Here comes Lito. Yeah. Good deal, good deal. Now, return love. If you want to check hers, see it just it's the buff duration up, which, I mean, it's already 32 seconds and 20 seconds with a cooldown of 20 seconds. So basically, once it starts, it's going to, that one's going to always be up, or should be. And then these don't tick. Well, this one doesn't particularly matter because it's for herself, and she is not a DPS. Surprise, surprise. Okay. As usual, we're running a bit lower on hairpins. I just can't keep hairpins for some reason. T9s and 6s. Wow. Well, we have T6s to choose, so it's just the 9s. And naturally, they use the new mats for their school. We can wait on you. Same reason why I haven't went ahead and leveled her yet. Wasn't going to check. Okay. So that's the one. There we go. Banty. Yeah. So the overpass. Banty will now drop Islander mats in addition to Gehenna, Shanaijing, and Valkyrie. In about 2.5-3 months, we start getting the Wild Hearts Academy as well added. Finally, people have been pretty peachy keen on them dropping, learning more about them and such. And so far, they seem to be getting received quite well. Their mats will be added to the railroads with Trinity, Yakiako, and Arias. So look forward to that. Yeah, so the UE60 on special students, it gives them it lowers their EX cost by 0.5. But for strikers, it basically it increases their damage type by you're a striker. It increases their damage type by 10%, which isn't all that much in the grand scheme of things. That's pretty low when compared to all the other upgrades. Which is good, because it's already pretty rough just getting like UE 40s, the occasional 50s. Alba's a little sort of an off tank, I guess you could call her. She's actually pretty decent from what I remember. I actually kept forgetting to keep up on her uses and like.
あっさりと終えられましたね。さすがですね。あっさりと終えすごい。もう解決されたんですか？ここはそういう
We have a new bounty tier. I forgot that was getting added. I'll have to remember to do those. Go and do hard mode, triple run. Almost done with RS. Well, almost to UE 50. Just need 117 more. 115 now. 116, I guess. Swear I can count. But I reckon that wraps this one up, I suppose. It's definitely a successful roll-in session. I've been in dire need of one of those. Got the twins, even got Otsko's fruit. Alright, that reminds me. Summer Serika. What do you do again? I'm pretty sure she's a single target blue. No, she's AoE. Blue just has so many AoEs. She's a special blue AoE as well, which is awkward because that means she's competing with either heart. And I can't help but feel like that's a losing proposition for her. Alright, I think I've jibber jabbered enough. Successful rolls. Next time will be... I guess Fess. Because there's no real sense in... It's awkward to stream the pre-Fess rolls since that's the one that has 100 free rolls and they're not all the same day. So, reckon that wraps it. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.